I know he's sick right now, and he's, I think he didn't want to be in the newest one because of rehab or whatever. I hope he gets better or whatever. But man, I wouldn't be in if I wasn't in my top shape either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Top Gun. Like like I said, we just watched it 2 nights ago, and that shit is fucking hilarious.
It's fucking godlike.
Some of the stuff is horrible. Like that volleyball scene is the dumbest thing ever.
God.
And like the that scene with "Take My Breath Away," it's so awkward, man. But all the way around, I got to pick Top Gun on that one.
That blonde is so fucking hot, though. I gotta say, god damn, mercy on my soul. She was beautiful. She ain't beautiful no more. But it's fucked up. But yeah, she was beautiful back in the 80s. She was hot. So okay, I will 100% agree with you on this one with Top Gun. So this one will be Rambo 4, and Red Dawn.
Rambo 4. Red Dawn. Again, that one was an 80s movie, and then like
same here.
It had every. It had, Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey before they were in Dirty Dancing, Leah Thompson, who was like the it girl for a little bit, and then Charlie Sheen was in it. C. Thomas Howell, like anybody and everybody that you could think of was in the Powers Booth was the old man flight colonel in that movie. Like it was just a kick-ass movie, and it was. It's funny. I actually showed some of that in one of my classes because.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was trying to show when I was student teaching recently. I was showing my students. I was like, "Look, this is some of the stuff that people were worried about in the 80s. We're talking about communism and stuff." Right. And I remember learning how to shoot, and learning how to hunt, and learning how to fish. Because Uncle Frank taught us all that shit. Like he made sure he knew how to do all of that.
That's right.
And my godfather too. Fucking made sure we knew how to shoot and knew how to hunt and fish and camp and everything like that. And it makes Kelly laugh because she's like, "How does your fat ass know how to do all that shit? Like you don't like to do none of that." I'm like, "Doesn't matter. I know." But
yeah,
I'm
that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Same here. I 100% agree with you on this one. Now let's see here. Now, just here notes here. Okay, so the next one will be Platoon versus Good Morning Vietnam. Robert Williams, God rest his soul. Funniest fucking actors in the world. In my book, played an awesome fucking genie in Aladdin. And then just hilarious, just in every movie he did in stand up. God rest his soul. Yeah. I'll get your take on this one.
I think just if we're going by action alone again, Platoon, like Robin Williams, he doesn't do anything wrong. But if we're going just by action, Platoon is probably one of the best war movies I've ever seen in my life. Like,
agree, 100% agree.
It's honestly, probably the best war movie I've ever seen. Full Metal Jacket's up there too, because that's a great war movie. But if we're going just straight action movies, I'm going to go with Platoon.
Excuse me on that. Yep.
Yeah.
I 100% agree on you. Agree with you on that one. So on the next one, we'll go to Glory and Full Metal Jacket.
You pick. I got to think.
Go ahead, take your time, man. It was, trust me, it was fucking mind boggling. Just me thinking about this shit, and plus, I gotta put I gotta put your categories in good categories as well. And just to let everybody know, I did put in a computer and I did scramble this shit. Just to let you know, because it was kind of cool how that shit does, how it works now. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's a thinker.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with Full Metal Jacket. I think they both have some really great action scenes. They both have some really great acting. Right. The Glory is obviously based on a true story. for the 54th Massachusetts Regiment, which was one of the first all black Civil War units to enter into combat during the time.
Right.
And that was actually right around, if not just before, the Emancipation Proclamation came out, which, historically speaking, only helped people, in the South, but neither here nor there right now. Or didn't do anything for people in the South, but whatever. But I think if you look at the action scenes in Full Metal Jacket and you add in just some of the other little intangibles like Private Pyle, Vincent D'Onofrio's acting, R. Lee Emery, who was fucking amazing in that.
Right.
I think that all together is just probably the better movie, and I think that's the winner right there.
I do agree, 100% agree with you on that one. 100% agree. Full Metal Jacket was just insane. Just the beginning of just the sergeant, man, just on everybody's ass. I can't imagine back then just getting told like you're a piece of shit or a fucking maggot or a fucking garden hoser. Fucking funny man. That actor who played the who was he damn cousin, what was his name, that who the trainer, what was his name?
R. Lee Emery.
Yes, because he was a real a real trainer, wasn't he?
He was a real drill sergeant in the Marines before that, and he was actually supposed to be brought in to be a technical advisor. And so that's just someone who gives them like, okay, this is how it's really done, so make sure you do it. And they were like, well, can you fill in this one scene while we get everything ready? And he fucking killed it. And they were like, why are we hiring someone else? You do it. All his insults were all ad-libbed.
Yes, that was. Yes,
he made all that shit up on his own. So
I mean, I don't know how the fuck you can remember all that shit. I mean, you can't even tell if he remembered it. Like it came normal to him.
Mm-hmm.
Since like you said, he was real. I mean, he was fucking legit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine trying to just read that shit from script.
Mm-hmm.
He was so on par with all the lines, and just didn't even seem that it didn't seem that he was just remembering off the damn script.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's just amazing movie, crazy movie. Okay, we'll go ahead and go next to, so we go with Red Heat versus Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy.
Oh man. Eddie Murphy is just so goddamn funny in that movie. Red Heat's more of a slow burn, I think, and then
he is making another Beverly Hills Cop, supposedly.
Are they really?
Supposedly. Since he made Coming to America Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a good movie as well. It was funny.
We stopped Kelly and I are going to watch the first one over before we start the second one.
Yes, you should do that, because it was, don't get me wrong, it was 100% Eddie Murphy. I got nothing bad to say about him. Eddie Murphy is still the king of being who he was back then, back in the 80s of Coming to America. It's different, of course, now, and just I liked how I was reading an article with Eddie Murphy. Like, he didn't just make this sequel because everybody's doing sequels all of a sudden. Like, everybody's doing freaking prequels and shit after 32 fucking years. It's like Goonies making shit after 40 years and shit. Thank God they haven't done that. But just that Eddie Murphy just loved story and Arsenio Hall, like they both, of course, they are best friends. They're just, everything is, I'm glad that Eddie Murphy, the oldest, the respect of actors like that don't just do anything for money. Just like with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence and just the Bad Boy sequels, like they don't do it for money. They do it so they won't mess up the nostalgia of the Bad Boy sequels. Like, they do it the right way. They make sure that it makes sense for the movies that they have built from the first Bad Boys and to now. But like I said, I gotta say, it's Coming to America is really good, and it's funny as well. It's really cool. And if you haven't, are you going to see that before you like after the first one?
Yeah, we're gonna watch the first one, then watch the next one.
Gotta say, cousin, all I gotta say is 2 thumbs up, and it's hilarious. It's Eddie, man, Eddie. You know, he doesn't let you down. That's all I gotta say. He will not let you down. Shit, we just went out for a second. What was your pick again?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay, okay. I have to agree with you. Beverly Hills Cop as well, where he was kind of a slow thing. 100% agree. I mean, Eddie Murphy, man, just I can't wait till he goes back to stand up. I know he's gonna go stand up back to pretty soon once the world goes back to normal and back to stadiums, and I can't wait to see that happen. I can't wait. He's fucking hilarious. He just never lost a beat in stand up. Let's see. So the next one will be Police Story versus 48 Hours. Excuse me. Want me to take this one? Oh, you want to take it?
Yeah, you go with that one.
I gotta go with 48 Hours. I know. I'm not gonna say this because I'm just a fan of Eddie Murphy. But just a good story. Just a cop and a criminal working together. Funny, hilarious. God, it just Eddie Murphy just does it again. He's just one of those actors that are just hilarious and makes it action packed as well. I would have to go with 48 Hours. Hands down.
Yeah, I think so too. Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy play off each other really, really good. It was like one of those first buddy cop movies when you if you look at Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon is one of those that's like if you could not have made that movie without like Mel Gibson and Danny Glover because Murtaugh and Riggs make that movie.
Right.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is great in everything he does, and the action is great and all that. But like the story in some of those older movies doesn't make a lot of sense, and it doesn't really make you want to watch the movie. If you're just watching it and like, oh, cool, look at that, he jumped off a fucking building. But like, there's a little bit of all of that. There's humor, there's actual like sentiment, there's action. I think 48 Hours would be the better one there.
Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. If that go next to the next tier. So the next one, speaking of Bad Boys 1 versus Heat. Of course, with Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and Heat with, of course, we have Al Pacino, we have we have Val Kilmer, we have Robert De Niro. I know what, it's kind of hard here. I'm gonna think of this just for a second. If you want to take a second, or you want to go ahead
I'm ready with this one. I'm gonna go with Bad Boys.
Shit.
Bad Boys is great for me.
I'm surprised, cousin. I'm very surprised.
I love Pacino. I love De Niro. I love Kilmer. And Heat was a really good movie. But when Heat came out, I remember that this was also around the time of the Hollywood shootout, the Hollywood bank shootout. So that whole ending scene is just reminiscent of that. It's all just that, which is great. It's a great scene, but it's like that's the only scene in the movie that really makes you like, oh wow, this is an action movie. Plus, it's long. Shit, it's almost 3 hours long.
No shit. You know what I mean? The first one.
Yeah. Heat.
Holy shit! I have that shit too.
Heat is almost 3 hours long. But
Heat. Yeah. I was thinking of Bad Boys.
Oh no, Bad Boys only like an hour and a half. But it's funny. It's hilarious. There's great action scenes. It was Jerry Bruckheimer made it, so he did like Armageddon. He did Bad Boys 2. He's done a lot of Transformers. So he does action movies. You know what I mean? I think that Bad Boys wins that one.
Okay. You know what? I have to agree 100% on that. 100% down with Bad Boys as well. It's just amazing. Bad Boys. You can't beat Will Smith and Martin Lawrence as they're just funny and hilarious, and they just work together. Oh shit, I didn't really do this one. All right, give me a second. Shit. I know I was missing something here. Holy crap. Everybody, okay. Holy crap. Let's see. Okay, action. Okay, this is. I totally forgot everybody. Thank you for everybody that's been watching. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry, but I have Lethal Weapon as up next, but supposedly I didn't write the next one. Do you feel something causing to fill that void?
Nah, man, nothing's gonna beat Lethal Weapon. Nothing like on that early bit could beat it, right? So just go with that.
You know, yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and just go with that. We'll be fucking savages here.
Just move it up.
We'll go ahead and move it up. Okay, we're going to Lethal Weapon, everybody. Okay, so here we go. Next column. Aliens versus Toxic Avenger. Fucking greasy ass fucking movie, Toxic Avenger.
Aliens, man. That movie just was great. You had Ridley with that loader trying to protect the newts. It was a sequel to the original Alien, which came out in '79, I believe.
Right.
Alien 3 was dog shit, and then Resurrection was horrible. And then you had the
right.
But Sigourney Weaver was at her best in that movie, and it was just a kick-ass movie. And then you have that game over, man. It's over.
Yeah.
Accident there. That's just a good line. So I'm gonna go with Aliens then. Just hands down with that.
Yeah. I 100% agree with you on that one, hands down. Now just gonna be a little twister here. Everybody, thank you so much for watching us, man. We both appreciate it. Thank you for watching us. Like I said, this is the best action 80s movies right now. Going down the columns here. We're almost there. Everybody. If we have to make part 2, fuck it. We'll do it. But how long do you have, cousin?
I got a little bit longer.
Okay. Do you have more than an hour? I mean, like, do you have an hour or you have less than an hour here?
Probably less than an hour.
Okay. If we can't break this down, we have to make it a part 2.
That's fine.
Because we're barely in the second columns here. This is pretty much a bracket that it was pretty much a good, awesome podcast here with the best action movies. We'll try to get this going here. So, okay, so this is gonna pretty much flip the script here. Big Trouble, Little China, and The Lost Boys. So had a really kind of trippy when I print this out when they scribbled this when the computer scrabbled this up.
Man,
it's hard here.
All right, so I love Big Trouble in Little China, and it makes my fiance mad because she's like, "Why do you like that? It is a dog shit movie," and it is. It is horrible, but it is horrible for all the best reasons in the world. But The Lost Boys, man, that movie is literally just a fucked up Peter Pan. Like, when you think about it, that is just a real fucked up Peter Pan movie. The Lost Boys, you know what I mean? Just young people who never grow up. Great cast of characters in that movie. Corey Haim has never been gayer.
You're right. Yeah, no shit, right?
He's a little bitch, right? Like, I mean, nothing against
him. Hands down.
He's a pussy in that movie. You know what I mean? Like, singing in his bathtub and fucking crying and shit. Like, man, he annoys the shit out of me.
Oh, rest his soul, man. God rest his soul. I miss him, man. I miss him as an actor.
Those were some good Corey and Corey movies back in the 80s. You know what, man? Shit. I'm gonna go with The Lost Boys here. I think I'm gonna go against myself because I put Big Trouble in Little China on my list.
That's right, sir.
That was my pick. But I'm going to go against my pick. I'm going to say The Lost Boys is better than Big Trouble in Little China.
You know what? And like I said, it's kind of cool where I have this on the computer and it mixes the movies up.
Mm-hmm.
And who would have thought it would have been with The Lost Boys? Because when I first when I printed it out, I was like, holy shit, this is going to be kind of hard. But man, it's so crazy what damn computers can do. But yeah, I have to agree with you, man. Lost Boys is just one of our movies again. One of those one of those movies, man, that just I don't give a fuck. It beats all vampire movies. Fuck Twilight. Fuck all those movies. All those gay fucking movies. no hate with them, but fuck, Twilight wasn't a fucking vampire movie. Lost Boys was a lost movie. Everybody, that's what they're supposed to fucking be. Not fucking six packed and all fucking perfect and slick and built. Oh, fuck all that gay shit. Lost Boys, where it's at, everybody, where it's at. Hands down, just Lost Boys all the way. 100% agree. Now it's gonna be pretty good. The next one here is gonna be The Tremors with Kevin Bacon, the first one, and it'll be The Thing.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. I fucking hate the computer. Fuck. Computer.
I love John Carpenter movies. Did Halloween, did The Thing, of course. I think Carpenter does some really, really cool shit.
Now, question before you answer this question.
Yeah.
Did you like The Storm of the Century?
It was okay. Wasn't great.
Really?
It was all right. It wasn't great. It wasn't that like, oh look, I have to watch this again. Like if I never watch it again, it's whatever. You know what I mean?
To me, I wish it shouldn't be that fucking long. if they would have, if they break it down to less than 20 fucking hours of the movie, to a regular an hour and a half movie, I think it would have been great. We didn't have to fucking see the sensory of the fucking storm coming. Like Santa Claus is coming to town, the whole fucking storm is coming, and it didn't have to be all that. But it's a good movie. Just I wish it wasn't so fucking long, like Titanic. To make it to a damn point where he wanted a child and going through all that shit with The Rock and I get it, but back then, but just if they would have shrunk in that timeline, that it would have been a better movie. I just had to get your because he made that movie as well. Trippy movie.
Yeah.
I can't I can't imagine being in that situation as well though.
Yeah.
Scary fucking point of the movie. But The Thing and Tremors, man. Crazy shit.
I think I'm gonna go with The Thing. The reason I'm gonna go with The Thing is because of the ending of it. When you have Kurt Russell and dude sitting there, everything's, if you've not seen it, spoiler alert, but everything's blown up. They're waiting out there, and they literally are going to die. You know what I mean? And the whole movie's built on paranoia. This, are you it? Are you it? Is it me? Is it them? Is it him? Like, where is this thing at? You know what I mean?
Right.
And me, I like a movie like that,
Yes, awesome.
Tremors is fucking hilarious. John Gross, the dad from Family Ties.
Right.
He plays the funniest fucking dude.
Yes, he does.
And I remember watching it and I'm like, there's no way this is the dad from Family Ties. But I'm like, no, that is the dad.
No shit, right?
Michael Gross, that's his name. Michael Gross, not Jonathan Gross. Michael Gross.
Right.
Fuck, you know what? I think I'm gonna change my mind. Like I like The Thing. It is really, really a good movie. It's actually a remake, not a remake, but another movie was called The Thing from like 1958 or 59. So it's a continuation of the story. But I'm gonna have to go with Tremors. I think it's funnier. I think that Michael Gross makes that movie. Like fuck Kevin Bacon. It could have been anybody in that movie, and then like these big ass monster worms come from under the ground and attack you and kill you. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Tremors. Like man, and that kicks me in the nuts because I love good scary movies, and I love good scary movies that like have a deeper a deeper theme to them. That's not just like, oh look, a slasher movie that's gonna like Jason's coming out to get you.
Right.
Like Get Out and Us are like two of the best movies I've ever seen. Jordan Peele does great with those, and they make you think. And The Thing is a thinker of a movie too. But I think if we're just looking at fun, actiony type movies, I think Tremors is going to have to be it too. I think I'm gonna go with that one, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
you know
you,
what?
Mario, man. What the hell, man? Like,
Hey, bro, it's not my fault, bro. It's a computer, man. Don't get crazy, dog.
Fucking go against what I would think, man.
Yeah, dude. I hate fucking technology. But yeah, you know what? I have to agree, man. Just excuse me.
Yep.
Man, just what shit of just the Tremors, just what it was before CGI, bro. Like what movies supposed to fucking look like real. Work on that technology like Jurassic Park of the T-Rex. Like, man, like CGI just fucks up everything now, bro. It fucking really does.
I think that like if you look at even like The Walking Dead, excuse me, that movie, that show, a lot of the effects are practical, meaning they made them by hand. And I think that's one of the things that's really, really sets apart a movie from, CGI. CGI is great. It makes it look cool. I mean, we wouldn't have had Princess Leia in Rogue One, or
really amazing,
or in Episode 8 with The Last Jedi.
Or let me back up for a second too. Paul Walker as well.
Yeah, exactly. Or even The Mandalorian, like the new Mandalorian that came out. All that, a lot of CGI looks great, but I think for stuff like that, for a horror movie, when you look at something up close, when you look at the way that they do a kill, I think that you want to see that practical effect. I think it brings you closer into the film, and I think it makes you like get a little more scared. Like if you ever watch some of the old, like you and me grew up on this shit, but that's some of my fiance, we talk about it when we watch scary movies. If you ever look at the old Friday the 13th, that Sam Raimi, not Sam Raimi, but God damn it, what's his name? It wasn't Raimi. No, the effects. Savini, Tom Savini.
Okay, Tom
Savini. He did the effects on Dawn of the Dead. He did the effects on the original Friday the 13th.
No shit, the first one, huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then he came back and did it on the part 4.
Awesome with Johnny Depp.
Yeah. So if you look at those effects, it looks dated, but it's also more real. Like when you can see like Kevin Bacon dies in Friday the 13th Part 1. When you can see the arrow coming through his neck and getting twisted.
Wait, hold on. I'm back to fuck up here. You said Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, Kevin Bacon is in the original Friday the 13th.
No fucking shit.
Yep. Go watch Friday the 13th Part 1.
Fuck me sideways and call me Shirley.
Excuse me.
Cut my legs and call me Shirley. Son of a bitch. Holy shit.
Killed. Yep, he gets killed smoking a joint in the original Friday the 13th.
God damn. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about just Johnny Depp is the that one of those actors, but Kevin Bacon too.
Yep, Kevin Bacon.
Holy
is the first
shit!
One. This was just after he was in Animal House, so he wasn't a superstar yet, and it was just before Footloose.
Holy shit! Friday
the 13th Part 1 came out, I believe, in 1980. He was in Footloose in 84, so he still wasn't super famous. And then Animal House came out in 78, 79. But if you look at that, the way that they push the arrow through and they twist it and the blood comes out, it looks scarier than if you just have like a little fucking
little fits of a fucking spray.
Yeah, or like now like you have all these jump scare movies, which are great if you can build it right. But I think that if you look at an older movie and the practical effects of it all, like I think when it comes down to it, those are the more cool movies. And then Tremors obviously is an example of that. You have the big ass fucking worms and you're like, wow, that could fucking eat me. You know what I mean? So I think practical effects in a horror movie like that, I think work way better.
100% agree with you, bro. 100% agree. It's going to go to the next column here. Now, speaking of the Terminator, we're going to go with the Predator versus Monster Squad.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fuck.
I think the Monster Squad is one of those that I love. I love Monster Squad. It's fun. It's stupid. It's just an 80s movie. Wolfman's got nards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking My Name is Horace. Like, that's cool, fun shit. But Predator, man, that is just full-blown balls to the wall. There's no reason for story. It's just there's a fucking monster. He's going to kill you unless you kill him, and you have to shoot all kinds of bullets and bombs at him and just go at him. And then that one scene where Arnold's like, "You are one ugly motherfucker." Like
that's right. Yeah,
gold, son. I'm Predator, hands down. No question. Predator. Best.
Yeah, you know what? I 100% agree right now. Yeah, hands down, Predator, man. Shit, dude, just it can't get any action packed than that.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you on that. Predator is gonna go to the next column, everybody. So here we go. Let's try to keep on going here. Woo! I think this pretty much hands down for me and you with the next one. I'm not gonna. I'll step with the second one here. Death Wish 2. And of course, it's gonna. I think pretty much says it all here. The Return of the Jedi.
Oh, of course. Next.
Okay, next, right? All right, fuck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Fuck this. Okay, yep. Fuck the death. Fucking Death Wish here. Now I don't know why the computer put this here, but don't judge me here. This is not a fucking 80s movie, but they have Superman 2 and fucking Endgame. I don't fucking know.
What the hell?
I don't fucking know. Your take on this?
Endgame is the best movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
but I think because we're talking about the 80s, we have to go with Superman 2, just because that was the movie. If not, then Endgame would win it all. Endgame is honestly,
awesome fucking movie.
Yeah, my fiance always laughs at me because whenever they get that scene where all the Avengers assemble for the first time, I cry. I'm not gonna lie. I cried. I cried when Tony Stark died. I cried when they assembled. The whole movie, is honestly one of the best cinema-going experiences I've ever had in my entire life. But if we're talking about the 80s, and you have to disqualify it, and you have to go with Superman.
100% agree. 100% agree. 100% agree. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and skip here, trying to get this fast as done here. How much time do we have? Because
let's finish the first round, and then let's finish the first round, and then
we have one. Okay, we have 1, 2. Wait, hold on, let me just make sure here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 more. 5 more.
All right, yeah, I can do 5 more.
Okay, hell yeah. And thank you everybody for watching the best action movies here of the 80s. We appreciate it so much. We all do. We really do. We're going to keep on going here. So the next one will be Road Warriors versus Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh man. The Road Warrior is great. Mad Max, that first one is really, really good. The second one with Tina Turner, fucking so weird.
Right? So fucking weird, right?
What the fuck? Who thought Tina Turner would be great in an action movie?
Right?
I've
got to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. I am very partial to the Lethal Weapon series. It is a favorite of mine.
My wife
Lethal Weapon 2 wins. Especially that one. You find out a little bit more about their stories. You find out that the South Africans killed Riggs' wife. There's that diplomatic immunity line. Honestly, Lethal Weapon 2 is by far and away. I gotta go with that. I'm extremely partial to that series of movies.
Yes, I 100% agree. 100% agree. All right, here we go. Indiana Jones, Last Crusade versus Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Fuck, Crusade. Crusade, hands down. Indiana Jones and Last Crusade is the best Indiana Jones movie that's ever been made. Sean Connery and Harrison Ford play off each other so good.
Right?
The way that they act with each other, it's definitely a father-son. They have some really great action scenes. It's just, honestly, that is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. There is nothing wrong with that movie at all.
Right.
I've watched that movie easily 50 times, and that's just with my fiance. That's not even counting how many times I've seen it on my own. We can put it on right now and be like, fuck it, we're watching it all the way through. It is amazing.
Cousin, just think about it. The Holy Grail. Think about this shit.
Yeah.
Think about it. I watched this shit most of every other time. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but they had all of them before on Netflix. But just imagine the history of just God, the Grail. Fuck, just imagine it's a risk, but just imagine it's 100% risk of you dying and leaving forever. Of picking that Vask. Fuck, dude. Like and when I watch it, it's history, bro. It is history, cousin. History.
Yeah. The other cool thing about that is Joaquin Phoenix or River Phoenix, actually. Sorry. As the Indiana Jones young. So you find out about the scar, you see where he gets his whip and his hat. I thought that was really, really cool. The all the tests that he has to do, like it's like a big puzzle. Like if we grew up playing games like Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil and Tomb Raider and stuff like that, and then later on you play like World of Warcraft, and there's all this action adventure and puzzle stuff, and he has to go and do this big set of puzzles at the end. And the one that freaks me out like really bad is the Leap of Faith one.
Oh, I know, dude. I know. I was like, holy shit.
He can't see anything, so he's just like, fuck. And he's not religious in that movie. Like if you hear how he talks, he's not religious at all.
No, yeah, that's true.
So he's just like, a leap of faith. Fuck me. I don't. Whatever, man. My dad's gonna die, and he does it. I could just imagine. Like, think about that. You're like looking at. You can't see anything. You take that big step, and you stop, and you're like, oh shit, man. I'm okay. That's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I would probably put that in my top 10 movies of all time.
Dude, yeah, yeah, you know what? I 100% agree with you on that, dude. Yeah, shit. Yeah, that leap of faith one, man. Yeah. Man, who talk about leap of faith, taking that leap, just like oh god, like this is gonna happen right now. Like, do I really believe in God? Mm-hmm. Like, shit, who would think like, shit, are you gonna take it? Fuck it. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, 100% agree.
That movie's one of my fiance's favorite movies too. Like, we both like I said, we can both sit there and be like, what do you want to watch? I don't know. Crusade? Fuck yeah, do it. Right? So that's literally like one of she was we were just talking about this recently. She's like, imagine walking into somewhere and legit running into that old fucking knight. Like, literally walking in and being like, whoa, holy shit. Like, that dude is centuries old. You know what I mean? Like I'm almost 40. I feel old as shit, but this dude's like 440. You know what I mean? Like, that is insane. So that movie is like, honestly, that movie in the next round, I don't know who it's going up against next round, but that's going to be tough to beat. That's legit fucking dope film.
You don't want to even know. Shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just the night, man. Just the night of the round tables, man. Amazing how just that history of looking at that night, how long that fool's been there waiting for you to test your faith. Mm-hmm. Holy fucking great balls of fire. We can probably go on forever with this fucking movies. Let's go ahead and go to the one movies on your list as well, which I can't believe it. I can't believe it didn't go to the other side with this, but it's going to go. Here we go. The next one is we're going to go with Raw Deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger as playing Russian and Die Hard.
Fuck you, man. Die Hard. Yeah. No. The Die Hard, Die Hard is one of my favorite movies ever. And it's funny because my fiance is always like, how do you like Die Hard? You don't even like action movies that much. I'm like, no, Die Hard is the shit. John McClane is fucking dope.
100% agree. 100% agree.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
That's right. That's right.
That is one of the best lines ever. Like,
and they still use it in the fucking expandables, bro. They use that shit in the expandables. Fucking amazing.
If I could get away with saying that to people in real life, I would totally do it.
Fucking do it, bro. Fuck it. Just do
it. Like, that's easy. Hands down, Die Hard.
That's right. All the way. Let's keep it going here. A couple more here. We're going to go with Commando with Arnold versus Scarface, Al Pacino.
Commando, man. Like, Scarface is great. It's an awesome movie. The only problem I have with that is that there's not a lot of action in that. There's just that one big scene at the end where, Tony Montana is getting fucked up and he's just, all coked out and, say hello to my little friend. It's great. But Commando, the whole time, Like that is just a dope ass movie. He's got one-liners. Like he's like, there's that one scene where it's like, Sully, remember why I promised I'd kill you last?
Yeah,
you did. I lied. Boom. And he just drops back into a fucking dark ass premise.
Right. And then there's another one. He's on the plane and he goes, "Please don't bother my friend here. He's dead tired."
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
he literally he flies a shitty plane and just loads his shit up and just wrecks an entire fucking island by himself like that.
And he fucking jumps off. He fucking jumps off the plane, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Ready going off. And you know, and believe it or not, everybody, fun fact here, Arnold did play his own stunts in Commando. Crazy big motherfucker. Yeah, just he has so much one-liners. Man, you know, like, you know, he ate green berets for breakfast.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, so many one-liners there. Let's keep it going here. So with Commando, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Commando. Okay, we're gonna go straight Commando here. Okay, we got just 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go here. Let's keep it going here. We're gonna go with First Blood, Sylvester Stallone, and we're gonna go with Cobra with Sylvester Stallone as well. Motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with First Blood. That
movie. Dude, I was gonna fucking pick Cobra. Son of a bitch.
Oh shit. Okay, so we're split. Okay, so here's why I'm gonna pick First Blood. So First Blood, it actually I wrote a paper on it when I was in college about First Blood.
No shit.
Yeah, and other Vietnam War movies.
You know, because hold on. Before we get into that, I just want to say, get this out the way. That I don't know if your mom told you, I was gonna go to your fucking graduation, 100%.
Should have.
And no. It's just that my daughter started work that day, and I had to fucking take her. And
that's bigger. That's a bigger deal, man. Like that's her first job.
No, yeah, I know, and you know, and I helped her get that job, but I didn't fucking know of all the fucking days they had to start is the day that you were gonna fucking graduate. And man, and I'm sorry, I was talking to your fiance about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fiance, correct?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't fucking miss that shit for the world. But you know, my wife's legs were, were not, my wife's legs were bagged were bad during that time, and her shit busted, and I had to take her, and I was like, man, and it's like, because that's watching 100% in my heart, dude. I would fucking gone there, bro, 100%, and support you with that graduation. If
I appreciate that. Well, next time I know that me and Kelly always talk about going back to Arizona just for like they have big homecoming weeks and they always have big football games. So like next time we head out there, like we definitely got to go and hit some places up. You got to show me around your town,
dude. Dude, my house is your house, cousin. Like, man, dude, I have so much room up here, up in the loft, bro. Like, man, you guys are always your kids, and you two, whatever, your family, whatever. You guys are always fucking welcome to come here and stay to save money. I don't care. You guys are fucking welcome. You're my fucking brother. You fucking ride or die cousin, man. I mean, Leonard, you and Leonard, man, are just fucking ride or die cousins, man. Anything for you guys. You guys, your house is my house. I don't care.
Same cousin.
No, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean that. Like, shit, dude. Like, when you guys come out here, even though with family, or you guys get away from me, get away. Man, shit. Text me, man, and I'll get the days off. Like, give me like at least 2 weeks in advance. I'm fucking off, bro. I'm fucking
right
off.
on, man. Sounds good.
And yeah, and we have a bed in the loft. We have a mattress. Man, it's all yours, cousin. You and your fiancés.
Sure.
We'll have drinks. We'll have a good time. We'll take some stories. Shit, go all night long.
Right.
So we pretty much sold it pretty much here with Commando, correct?
Yeah, Commando, and then First Blood. I picked First Blood.
Oh shit, that's right, son of a fucking.
I picked First Blood. Like,
you know what? Fuck it.
He takes out a whole town by himself.
That's right, the whole sheriff station.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what? I'll meet you 100% halfway there. Okay, so next one, here we go. Steven Seagal, Above the Law, against Raiders of the Lost Ark. Shit.
If it was a different Steven Seagal movie, I might pick it. I love Indiana Jones though. And Raiders of the Lost Ark, man, it set the tone. It introduced us to Indiana Jones, right? It had that first little scene where he's switching the idol out for the rocks, and then actually, excuse me, the melting Nazis was dope as shit. Find out about the snakes and the pit that he falls into. Like, fuck Karen Allen, she's annoying. Like, I hate that bitch, but like everything else, like I think Raiders of the Lost Ark better than Above the Law, in my opinion.
You know what? Spoiler alert for everybody that's been under a fucking rock like Patrick from SpongeBob. I hate this, and I got the shit from that '70s show, and I'm pretty sure you probably seen this as well, or heard about it. And fuck, that '70s show is one of my best TV shows. Like, just one of my excuse me, one of my favorite TV shows. Of The Big Bang Theory. Excuse me, that '70s show. The
70s show, good shit though. That's good.
Yes,
shit.
it is. It is. Very it is. Yeah, hands down. Dude, when they fucking explain that shit, when they open the fucking the tomb or the chest, it wouldn't. They pretty much fucked up the movie for me, where they said it still would have gone the same if Indiana Jones still would have fucking found it. Like, the whole story still would have fucking end up the same.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, fucking Big Bang Theory fucked up the whole fucking Indiana Jones fucking Lost Ark shit. It just fucked up the whole story for me. I'm like, holy shit, fucking
so
right.
What did they say? Like, no matter what? Like, how did no matter what?
Okay, so no matter what, if Indy still wouldn't help them find the tomb or find that chest, they still all would have fucking died.
Oh yeah, that's
no matter what, no matter if
he still right. Yeah, they still
yeah. No matter what, their crazy ass dumbass Nazis would still fucking opened it, and they all still would have fucking died. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
That makes sense.
I get that. That pretty much, but still a good fucking movie.
Yeah, still a good movie. Still watch it.
Yeah, so I'll 100% agree with you with the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's keep it going here. Almost done here. Here we go again. Steven Seagal, Hard to Kill versus Bloodsport.
Oh man, I think this just comes down to who the actors are. Steven Seagal was dope.
Dude, they both were in their fucking prime, bro. They both were in their prime.
Jean-Claude Van Damme in his prime was just. I don't think you can beat him. I don't think you can beat him as
who?
Jean-Claude.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can beat Jean-Claude Van Damme in his prime against someone like that. It takes a good movie to do it. I'm gonna say Bloodsport, man. That's just a good movie. It's one of those stupid ones that it's like it's all fighting and it's all just dumbass like Muay Thai and karate. But fuck me, man, it's great. It's a dumb good movie.
But based on a true story on Frank Dukes.
Huh, there you go. See?
I 100% agree with you on that one with the Bloodsport.
And then there's the villain, just that one villain at the end that he has to fight. That dude is just fucking psycho looking.
Yeah. So, you break my record, no, I break you.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I break your friend. Very sad if I know that. Okay, so let's keep going here. 3 more categories to go. Okay. Excuse me here. Mm-hmm. That's how much it's fucking coming down to getting crazy here. Roddy Piper here. They Live versus the Karate Kid.
Okay, so first and foremost, my fiance hates the Karate Kid.
What?
She thinks Daniel LaRusso is the biggest bitch in the world.
Oh, what the hell? Cobra Kai, what the fuck?
Cobra Kai. Okay, so Cobra Kai now. I love the Karate Kid. She laughs at me. I love the Karate Kid.
Where's she at right now? Let me talk to her right now. God damn it.
She'll tell you herself she fucking hates Daniel LaRusso.
Rack Alley.
She thinks Daniel LaRusso is the biggest, whiniest bitch in the world. She also hates Rudy, by the way, the movie Rudy with the football player, because she thinks Rudy's the biggest, whiniest bitch in the world, too.
Well, check this out. Everybody thinks that that Daniel LaRusso was a fucking bully instead of fucking Johnny.
If you ever, for those of you who haven't seen Cobra Kai, watch it first and foremost, because you're gonna think that you were lied to your whole life. My daughter actually, I got her watching Cobra Kai, and it was funny because she only started
awesome series, everybody, awesome series.
It really is. She only started watching Cobra Kai because she saw that guy Robbie, and she loves herself some white boys. Her boyfriend right now is a tall white boy. That's why I'm like, she's like me. I like white girls. You know what I mean? Like that's her. That's her thing. So
my wife knows that too. God damn it.
Yeah, she only watched that show because of that one boy. Okay, but Karate Kid, man, the fight scenes are awesome. Like I love it. Right. When you watch Cobra Kai, though, this is giving me a headache because I'm so fucking torn right now. When you watch Cobra Kai, you do think like, man, fuck you, Daniel. Fuck you. Go to hell. Because, man, he was an asshole. Even now in Cobra Kai, I'm more of a fucking Johnny fan than I am of a Daniel fan.
Because of YouTube, bro. YouTube broke the fucking seal. They broke it. Like, you know what? Daniel LaRusso was a fucking bully instead of Johnny.
How I Met Your Mother, apparently, the whole reason the show got started was because the writers of the show saw an episode of How I Met Your Mother. In that episode, Barney, I guess is the name of the Neil Patrick Harris character. Mm-hmm. He said in the show that Johnny was not a villain. It was Daniel, because Daniel comes out and steals his girl, causes all the shit, gets in trouble. And that's how they got the idea. They're like, wait a minute, you know what? It's actually not a bad idea. That's actually kind of right. Fuck. What was the other option?
It was They Live with Roddy Piper.
My daughter actually likes this movie. We were
I like to chew gum and kick ass.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
That's right.
The fight scene between Roddy Piper and that black dude, Duke is his name.
Right, that was a good fight, right? Classic fight.
That fight scene was actually recreated move for move by South Park.
No shit.
And if you ever watch the episode, Keith David, what the fuck am I thinking of, dude? Keith David is the guy's name. If you ever watch the episode where Timmy and Jimmy get into a fight, they actually just animated that exact fight like the fight from They Live. It's the same exact fight. You put them side by side, it's the same exact fight.
Holy shit. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Fuck me, man. All right.
I'm feeling this shit really good, though, just to let you know.
All right. Now we got to get deeper into this shit. So in the context,
here we go. In
the context of the film with They Live,
it's gonna be a little bit longer, Callie.
Yeah, it is a commentary on consumerism in the 1980s and talking about the excess of the 80s, which is great, and also about just blind conformity. Hence the reason he needs the glasses.
Okay.
But then the Karate Kid is also talking about bullying and talking about the need for people to stand up for each other. The altruistic, like, we need people to be heroes for each other. Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita, was actually not even considered for the role at first because he was a comedic actor.
Exactly.
For those who watched Happy Days,
true,
he was the original, like, owner and cook of Al's in the Happy Days show. He was a comedian.
Right.
Fuck.
Holy shit. You're gonna fucking love these fucking brain fucking twisters, these last ones. Fuck this job.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Karate Kid, man. I'm gonna go with the Karate Kid. I fucking love Roddy Piper. I think he's one of the best wrestlers of all time. Probably one of the greatest skills that ever laced up a pair of boots.
Who?
That show,
Roddy Karate Kid?
No, Roddy Piper.
Oh, Roddy Piper. Okay, They Lived. Okay, with the aliens.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with They Live because the Karate Kid, even though it's good, Piper just does a better job, I think, in that movie of just being Piper. That fight scene, the action shoot up scene, the fighting against the aliens. I think that I'm gonna have to go with that. Even though I love the Karate Kid, if I'm picking between the two, and honestly, the tiebreaker because of Cobra Kai. Fuck Daniel LaRusso. That's why. Fuck him.
But hey,
damn it, man.
Hey, but think about this right here. Think about it. You can't see my pen because it's like pretty much the same color as my back screen, everybody. But if anybody doesn't know Obey, they got this from They Lived.
Mm-hmm.
They got the shirts and Obey from They Lived because when they wear glasses like we do, like me and my co-host, my cousin Lalo here, when we put our glasses on, we see the real world and it says Obey like we're fucking slaves.
Yeah.
So that's where they got the Obey shirts and all that shit from, is what I think. Don't quote me on this, but that's where I think they got it from. Obey is from
They did. They did.
So yeah. So okay. Thank you for that. So okay, let's go ahead and go on. We got 2 more here. Holy shit, Great Balls of Fire. Now, I can't remember if this is an 80s movie, but I don't know why this is in the combo. Whatever. We're going to go with The Last Dragon. Leroy.
Bruce Leroy.
And Rocky IV.
Fuck. Okay, so, all right. The Last Dragon was made by Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy founded Motown. Don't know if anybody knew that. But The Last Dragon
was... everybody. Fun fact here. Thank you, everybody that's been watching. Thank you, everybody.
I hope you're learning something, too. Not just listening to us talk shit. But Berry Gordy actually formed a film company when he moved Motown out to L.A., which many people point to as the fall of Motown. But whatever, neither here nor there. But Berry Gordy actually produced The Last Dragon.
Holy shit, no way.
Yep. So the same guy
from the first time.
Yep, the same guy who made all the best oldies that we listen to now helped produce this movie under his film division of Motown. So if you listen to the soundtrack, you'll actually see, the production company was Motown Productions. A lot of the soundtrack was Motown signed artists. That song "Rhythm of the Night" by DeBarge.
Holy shit!
actually featured in that film. It was one of the lead singles off that soundtrack.
Holy shit!
And then fuck, what was the other movie? I got going on that one for a goddamn second.
What happened?
What was the other movie again?
From what?
Between the two, Last Dragon and what else?
Oh, Last Dragon and Rocky IV.
Oh goddamn! And then Rocky IV had the best soundtrack of any movie of all time. When I played football, we used to play the Rocky IV soundtrack in the weight room, and that shit used to get us hyped, son. Like that was the soundtrack.
Right. I still listen to that fucking music.
Right, and then you have to have watched Rocky IV to get why the Creed movies are made that came out recently with Michael B. Jordan, which are great. Right. If you haven't seen the Creed movies, they're fucking amazing. Honestly, Rocky IV, man, it's got to win this one.
Oh yes,
I love the Last Dragon is so cheesy and it exudes the 80s. Like if you think of like whoever wrote that was snorting so much fucking cocaine off of Hooker Drafters. Like god damn, son. But Rocky IV though, man, like that was just it belongs in a time capsule just because he's fighting the communists and his speech at the end of it is all just propaganda. Like that whole movie though, with Apollo dying, the Russians, if you look at it, the subtext of it is Russia defeats America and kills the spirit of America, and then we have to go back and avenge it. But that's all deep bullshit. I mean, I think Rocky IV, though, man, wins. Like, that's just montage after montage after montage.
Wow, Rocky IV, huh?
Rocky
Son of
IV,
a
man.
bitch.
Yeah, I got to pick it. Got to Rocky
Holy shit. I have to fucking agree with you. Fuck it. I fucking dropped my head right now. Fuck it. Yeah. Have to agree with you on that one. Rocky IV. All right. Damn. Last Dragon. Leroy. All right. Here we go. Last one, everybody. Last one. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I am your host, Mario. My co-host, Lalo. We'll continue this part 2. We have one more to go, everybody. Here we go. Now, shit. This is, oh man. Okay, we're gonna get Roadhouse. Well, Patrick Swayze here. Holy shit. I don't know, it's kind of hits me right here in the heart. Fucking why this is in here. Fuck my life. And fucking Spaceballs. Shit.
So
oh shit.
I love Spaceballs. I love Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks
is a fucking god. Oh god, is a god, bro. Is a god.
He is one of the biggest comic. Him and the Zucker brothers, who made like The Naked Gun and Airplane. Like those movies,
Naked Guns are classic, bro.
I watch those movies over and over and over again. They're hilarious. If you don't like them, you're a fucking psychopath because they're hilarious. They're great movies.
You know what? I don't even have the word what you guys are.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Roadhouse. There's more action in that.
Shit.
I'm gonna go.
You're right.
More action in that. And Spaceballs is hilarious. That's a whole nother list for another day.
Yeah, that's true.
But Roadhouse, like,
we'll go part 2 if if we remember.
Yeah. You be nice until you don't have to be nice. Like the way he does that, you know what I mean? Pain don't hurt. Like it's just so stupid, but it's so good at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? I know since I think about it though. If don't have respect if you don't. It's like be a dick if you don't have to be a dick.
Yeah.
Respect unless you're being disrespected. Stupid, but common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just think about Patrick Swayze was an amazing actor. God rest his soul as well. God rest his soul. He was just amazing spiritual actor. He believed in faith, dude. Like I remember his last interview. Having faith of what he had a disease, and he thought he was gonna be on the next interview, and God willing, I mean, we gotta have faith sometime in our life, but thinking that we're gonna stay alive for the next interview, where God rest his soul that he wasn't, but it's common sense where in Roadhouse, where it's like he was a bouncer, and what's his name? Sam
Elliott.
What was it?
Sam Elliott.
There you go, Sam Elliott from fucking Tombstone and The Ranch. Have you seen The Ranch, by the way?
No, never seen it.
Oh, cousin, you need to watch that shit on Netflix right now. Watch everybody. Ashton Kutcher, Sam Elliott. He plays Ashton Kutcher's father. Ashton Kutcher plays a football player coming home. I gotta say, I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it, but a lot of people from that 70s show are in there. Cousin, you need to watch that shit. It's a fucking hilarious. And Hyde, that plays his brother in The Ranch, by the way, that's going through trials right now because of sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, which is fucking insane. But he plays his brother. Was it Hyde plays Michael Kelso's in that 70s show, but in The Ranch plays his brother. So you both should watch it. It's an awesome comedy movie. It's just about Ashton Kutcher playing football. Sam Elliott is a rancher, but he's a vet, by the way. He plays a vet that he's been in military, and now he's in ranching. So it's basically about ranching and about Ashton Kutcher coming home, and Hyde. I forgot the dude's name that plays Hyde. But that's been there since 15 years since he left, following his dream as a football player. It's fucking amazing story. Amazing comedy as well. It has comedy, drama. Oh God, there's a lady from fucking Roseanne in there that plays his mother.
Mm.
And the girl from The Girl Next Door, that hot blonde chick. She plays his high school his high school girl sweetheart.
Okay.
But everybody, I recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's on Netflix, The Ranch. I gotta say, cousin, you need to watch that show. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Check that shit out. But yeah, we're back to it. So we have Rocky 4, right?
Yep.
All right. So man, dude, all I gotta say, cousin, is before we head out here, man, we have pretty much a bracket here. I don't know if we can see here. Oh shit, you can't even see.
Nope.
It's invisible, everybody. It's a magic trick. Sorry, shit, it's getting all
that's all good.
Crazy here, but we have competition. That's all I gotta say. We have competition here. I don't know why it's jacking up now before we have to go. Yeah, cousin, man, we have part 2. Hopefully we can get part 2 done here by next week.
Mm-hmm.
So are you 100% down for next week on Sunday?
Yeah, man, sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's something catches fire or some shit.
Oh God, well, that doesn't happen though.
Yeah.
Because if that happens, our cousin Frank, your godfather, will have to be in it.
Yeah.
And we don't, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, so everybody, thank you everybody so much for watching the Gaming and Wrestling Experience and Mario's Open Talk. Excuse me, and Mario's Open Talk. I can barely talk because damn 4 locals getting to me. Just want to say, give a good shout out to my boy Fedgaming, who made this right here, logo here. He makes logos, shirts, hats, banners, whatever. Give him a big please go check him out at fedgaming.com at Twitter, and Facebook, and excuse me, I haven't talked, Facebook as well at Fedgaming, and of course Instagram at fedgaming.com as well, or excuse me, at Fedgaming. So please go check him out right now. He made this logo here for me, and then my cousin, my brother-in-law Wolfgang Necro make this logo for me as well. Mario's Open Talk. Thank you, my cousin Lalo, for coming on the show. Man, this has been an awesome show. Thank you, everybody that's been watching. Let me lower this. Give me a second here. I'm gonna talk to you, cousin, for a second after we get off this podcast here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And this was episode 32. Once again, and I'm so sorry that we didn't have a chance to record the last episode of it. I don't know why it's tripping right now. But yeah. Let me see here. I don't know why it's doing this.
One eternity later.
Great. I don't know why. Excuse me, everybody. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my internet's tripping.
1 hour later.
Holy Grail. Crap, dude. I don't know why it's tripping right now. Can you hear me right now, cousin? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Your screen just messed up. That's all.
Okay, okay, yeah, it's tripping out right now. So I can definitely end this right now. Hopefully, if it goes to here we go. Thank you everybody for joining us for the Gaming and Wrestling Experience and Mario's Open Talk. Mario's Open Talk was the best 80s action movies. Cousin Lalo, thank you once again for joining me on this journey. On this, we'll be on part 2 on the best action 80s movies. We have so much competition with these movies here. And everybody, thank you for watching us, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Gaming and Wrestling Experience and Mario's Open Talk. I am your host, Mario. This is your host, my co-host Lalo. We'll see you on the next episode. We'll see you guys later.